Hello, magical souls. Welcome back to the channel. My name is London from Thislondonbridges, and I am so grateful to be reading today. Today's reading is very short and sweet. Straightforward messages that you need to hear right now. Use your intuition to choose pile number 1, 2, 3, or any combination. When you're ready, you can follow the timestamps below to go straight to your reading or readings. Let's dive in. Hello to all those that chose pile number 1. Let's dive in to see what short and sweet messages we have for you today, what you need to hear right now. Starting off, we have 2 affirmations. I am authentic. So trust your authenticity, let your authenticity shine, showing up with courage in the world, in your life, in your interactions. We also have, I honor my magic. Yes, we are all magical souls. We're realizing that truth more and more these days. So what can you do to honor your magic, living in more alignment with your truth, your authenticity, realizing that who you are right now is enough. You make waves in the world just by being you, pile number 1. Next, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So if you've been worrying about finances or abundance recently, know that the universe has you covered. Know that by being authentic and by honoring your magic, all of the abundance you need is coming. Take moments to look around and be grateful for what it is that you already have. You can feel safe, you can feel secure, you will be supported, and you are so worthy of having enough. You have always been enough, pile number 1. Enjoy the process. There's no need to rush to the finish line. Then we have an embodied message. Sit with hands resting on knees. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe with this movement until you sense love amplified in your body. This is how I amplify my love. This is how I radiate universal love. Universal love can come from within, and it does. So taking these times to practice love, practice authenticity, practice showing up for yourself is one of the most giving and generous things that you can do. And we have for you, you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. This is a reminder from your team, the universe. You're not alone. There are people out there for you that you will deeply connect with. And maybe you haven't found them yet, but they are also looking for you. Know that you are both calling in each other. By being authentic and honoring your magic, you'll be calling these people in quicker and quicker. If there are relationships in your life that spark your heart, that make you feel alive and in love, not necessarily just romantic love, but just in the feeling of love, reach out to them, send them a message, start a conversation, send them a song. You deserve to feel connected. As you take time to connect with your authentic self, it'll be easier and easier to connect with your communities. So those are the short messages you need to hear right now, pile number 1. If this quick reading resonated, you can help the channel connect with others by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 2. Let's go ahead and dive in to see what short messages we have for you right now. Starting with some affirmations. I am enough. So simple, and yet something that I think most people struggle with at some point or points throughout their life. So this could be a mantra for you to hold on to right now. Maybe you take the time to write it down. You think it to yourself while you're doing things that you find outside of your comfort zone. If you're struggling with imposter syndrome or anything like that. I am enough. I am enough. Maybe thinking of that version of you that was like a newborn and how enough they were just for being. that didn't change just because you grew and you learned and you unlearned and you've transformed. You've always been enough, pile number 2. Our next affirmation, I am magnetic. Yes. So what it is that you desire is being pulled to you. Focus on that self-worth and knowing that you're enough. And that's just gonna raise your energy and like the strength of your vibrational field, your magnetic attraction. Know that you have the power to make reality your desires. You magnetize the situations, the people, the experiences that you want. And people are so attracted to you, not just like, oh, that person is fine, which I'm sure is true too, but like, I want to be around their energy. This person lights me up. This person inspires me. This person makes me think. You are magnetic, pile number 2. Then we have the Princess of Pentacles. This is also known as the Page of Pentacles. So remember your childlike excitement, your desire to learn, right? Let yourself just like get into the flow with things that feel really good. Maybe you're picking up things that you have set down since childhood. Maybe you're letting yourself create more now. Maybe you're dropping some of the perfectionist expectations and letting yourself be a beginner. This is a reminder to have fun. But by having fun and focusing on what feels good, you will be calling in more of the financial, earthly realms that you desire. Stay determined, stay focused. Follow your dreams. This is also a reminder that consistency is more important than going really hard once in a while. So keep showing up in ways that feel good, keep showing up in ways that you can. Over time, those efforts will compound immensely and magnetize what it is that you desire. Next for you, we have, this is how I remember to see each day as a gift. What memories open your eyes and soften your gaze? So potentially journaling, working with memories, going back to that childhood self again to get clarity on what it is that you truly desire before you learned what you think you have to do and how you have to be in this world. Coming back to gratitude. We get so excited or maybe even caught up and sometimes anxious about the future and how we want to be and how we're going to get there. This is a reminder to lean into your gratitude practices, to lean into the present moment and what makes you feel alive in the moment. Makes you like, your senses are a great way to tap into that smelling, tasting, touching, right? So that you can be right here now with gratitude to have woken up today and had another chance. So often we feel like it's just a routine, it's another day, it's monotonous. Open the door, open the window, open your heart to more creativity, more play, more enjoyment, more passion. Today is a gift. And another message for you right now, pile number 2, fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. There's somebody you love that gives great hugs, lean into that. But this is also just like that universal surrender, like the surrender in the flow of life. The surrender in, I don't have the blueprint for my whole life mapped out, but I trust that things are going to work out magically. But I trust that there's still room for joy and there's still room for healing and there's still room for connection. I'm surrendering into the gratitude. I know that great things are coming. I'm learning, I'm growing, but I also know that I'm enough right now and that I always will be. So I don't have to figure it all out alone. I can trust that the universe has my back. So this was the quick reading I received for you today, pile number 2. These messages resonated. You can like and comment and subscribe on the video. That way it'll connect with more people who might resonate with it as well. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you again soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 3. Let's dive into today's short reading to see what messages you need to hear right now. We'll start off with affirmations. I am focused. So I get to decide, you get to decide, we get to decide what it is we're going to focus on. And know that with our focus, we can amplify. So I can focus on gratitude today. I can focus on love today. I can focus on appreciation of my body, of my mind, of my home, of my family, my community. And more of that goodness will come to me. I can choose what to focus on today. I can focus on worry, or I can focus on hope, joy, and passion. That's never to say, like, don't feel all of your spectrum of feelings, because that's part of the human experience and it's really important. But it's a reminder not to wallow, and it's a reminder that you are capable of doing incredible things. Maybe you have a dream on your heart, most people do, or multiple dreams on your heart. Maybe you feel scattered about which way to go. I don't know which way to go. I have so many ideas. How do I start? Start somewhere. One thing at a time, right? Ultimately, it doesn't really matter where you start if you're starting with something that feels good. If you have multiple projects that you're juggling, do one thing at a time. It's not possible for us to be, actively creating 7 different things in the same moment. So when you're working on one task, that's where your focus lies. And it's okay if you want to switch it up. Just doing our best to carve out this space for ourselves so that we can really create what it is that we desire. For your next affirmation today, I am made of stardust. Yes, it is true. Not just you, it's a reminder that we all have this carbon inside of us that was from the stars, right? And that can make us feel really connected if we felt alone, and really courageous if we felt scared. That it's not just us alone on this world, but we're connected to something bigger. And no matter what you believe, if you can tap into that connection of something bigger, we feel connected to each other, we feel connected to the earth, we feel connected to the universe. Things feel more purposeful, safer, more aligned. This is a reminder that you too are made of magic, that it's safe to shine brighter than you've ever let yourself shine before. And that by shining so bright, you'll remind others that they can do the same. All right, let's see the tarot message for you right now, pile number 3. You have the 10 of Swords. So this does indicate like deep pain or grief, and maybe long held cycle of pain. Maybe it was feelings of being alone, feelings of being misunderstood, feelings of being judged or hurt. The 10, however, in numerology is an ending. So this card represents the ending of feeling so down, the ending of feeling so alone, the ending of feeling like you take up too much space, the ending of feeling like painfully disconnected from your soul. If things have hurt for a really long time, this is not to say that today it's all magically going to be gone, but it is to say that you have done so much alchemy and transformation, and you are now walking into a new cycle. And with that focus and that reminder that you are connected to the stars and you are connected to the universe, and that you are magical, you're stepping into a new chapter, pile number 3. This is that chapter of thriving over surviving. This is that chapter of letting yourself be authentic now. Letting yourself sparkle now. Letting yourself glow now. You're starting to realize that you deserve to treat yourself really, really well. You have probably been the kind of person that has been treating others really, really well for a long time, but stepping over yourself by not having boundaries or not communicating your needs, not taking time for yourself, or feeling selfish for participating in like the self-love journey. Self-love doesn't just mean bubble baths and ice cream, telling yourself that you're like the best person ever, right? Self-love is a journey of reparenting yourself. Self-love is a journey of doing the work to sit with the painful feelings, and make space for them. Self-love is a journey of letting more light in through the cracks. Self-love is rewriting your neural pathways. Self-love is starting to feel safer in your body and in your life. Things have been hard right now, pile number 3. Hopefully this is a hopeful message that you're walking into this new cycle and that you deserve it. All right, then we have what will you emphasize? What will you set free? This is what I'm amplifying. This is what I release. Yeah, this is a huge time of transformation for you, pile number 3. And with that focus, again, you can decide now. What doesn't feel good anymore? What's not serving? What am I letting go? How am I going to actively let go of this more and more and more? And what am I calling in? What am I amplifying? What qualities do I love about myself that I'm just going to shine more light on? What things in my life and in the world do I appreciate that I'm going to focus on more and more? And then we have for you, let's see, star ancestors. Yeah, connections. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. There are symbols everywhere. See which ones speak out to you, right? Maybe you get book recommendations, or maybe you start hearing music that's like the lyrics are speaking to you. Maybe you have conversations with strangers and they say something that like speaks to your heart. And a lot of it's probably going to be internal, not external. If you're sitting with yourself and you just get this feeling, this calling, this pull, there's wisdom within you and there's wisdom around you. The stars are looking out for you. And they're so proud of the growth that you have. And they're so proud of the steps that you've taken, the fire you've walked through, and the growth that's coming in for you. They love to see you blossom and bloom now. So this is the short reading I received for you today, pile number 3. If this resonated, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. That'll help more people to find these readings. I am sending you so much love, and I am excited to connect with you again soon.